Yahoo Finance. Let's make sure I get this in before. That's gonna take too long. Okay. Markets did well. Wow, cryptocurrencies hold pretty steady going into July 4th holiday weekend. Live now. Okay. There we go. Alright, get that out there. Get this over here. Now, I still want to do one more coding video because I've been doing at least 4 or 5 videos a day because I really just want to get over this course and then keep going. Because I also still need to keep updating my Dragonflare Studios YouTube page so I could at least make it look like that, you know, it's active. So anyway, Douglas Elliman CEO. Yeah, that's like a pretty big real estate firm here. Okay, so let's see what's happening. So I wound up actually finally buying wings at like $2 or $1.97 or not, $1.97 to $2. I don't remember what. Even though I know full well that this is going to go down. And the reason is because I actually can see that cryptocurrencies are doing very well despite it going into the weekend. So that's actually pretty bullish. And I think, and I actually forgot that tonight we should be getting the whatchamacallit, the Bitcoin difficulty drop. So I think that should help things quite a bit. Yeah, there are these new tokens here. I also have something else up my sleeve, but I can't tell anyone about it. Sadly, Wings has been going down in APY. Well, I'm just going to have to wait for this dumb thing to go back up, but only when, don't ask me that again, only when, you know, the markets, you know, pick back up next week. So let's just see what happens. Alright, so Riot was alright today. It was just flat, which is fine because it's doing what Bitcoin's doing. Dollar went down quite a bit today. So that was interesting. And at the same time, bonds were also being bought up like crazy too, like you can see right here. And Greg said to watch the yield curve, which is the yield spread between short-term debt and long-term debt. When it flattens out, that's actually a really bad thing. For the markets. $1,400 stimulus checks. Well, that's funny. Says this is how you earn a trial. It really is that simple. Yeah. Okay, so markets did well. Gold and silver did well. Crude oil dipped a little bit, but that's because it's like way high up there. And of course, Bitcoin's kind of flat-ish, all right? Because I was actually expecting Bitcoin to go down more. Let's refresh just to make sure we get the right thing. Yeah, I mean, there's just not going to be any action until like Monday night. Alright, definitely by Tuesday. But I'm hoping that we'll see signs of strength sometime on Sunday or Monday. Because right now, when I look at like my outsourcers, just about everyone is on vacation. Right, on Fiverr. So, yeah. And I also have to follow another trademark notice with Kickstarter and hope that they'll actually respond favorably this time. Of course, I didn't do it now because obviously I knew that, you know, they're going to be thinking about vacation. So I want them to not be distracted and go, yeah, you know what, we don't care. Just tell them to F off and get a court order and then we'll, because I want to go on vacation kind of thing. Shiba Inu. Yeah, so I mean, everything's just flat. It's stupid, it's G-word, but I mean, well, at least July and August will be amazing because there will literally be no effing holidays. It's just going to be straight up 5 days a week of real, you know, of just, you know, pure market action. And so far, everything is looking extremely powerful. And that's what we want. Okay, so let's see. So that's the markets, that's the bonds. I don't know. Has he put something up here yet? The answer is no. I guess we gotta look at what Nick's up to. Kirstie Alley. Open-minded. Kirstie Alley is actually pretty good. You know. So, let me see. Okay. Yeah, see, because all the shit libs hate Kirstie Alley. That's why I probably should follow her, but Kirstie Alley on the Verge. I also didn't mind her as Savick on Wrath of Khan, right? Star Trek 2. I don't know why they replaced her though. Hey, socials, F. Yep. So it's gonna be a nice Friday. Yeah, I'm still distracted because I got like so much shit on my mind that I have to work on. Okay, that's fine. Not really much going on here. Price at the end of the day. Here's 2017. Yeah, wow, look at that, yeah. It's kind of interesting to see how Bitcoin goes way too much up there. And then it takes months for it to come down. So that's actually going to be pretty helpful. Yeah, we look back at the old times. Wow, it's hard to believe. Bitcoin was $2.93 10 years ago. Man, that's just, man, it was a different time back then. A lot really can change. Okay. Alright, let's see what Nick's got. Because at least we have Partisan Girl, which is the Syria girl lady. Let me see if I can find that. Which one was it? Yeah, it's this one. Yeah. So she's definitely a Nick Fuentes fan now. Let me actually see if she's actually following Nick. Let's see. Oh, that's hilarious. She's following G-word. Actually, no, I'm streaming on YouTube. I can't use all the colorful words to describe fat G-word retard. Oh yeah, and then this asshole. I don't know. I don't want to go through like all 1,500 of her follows here to find. I don't know. I'm gonna guess she might be following Nick, because she's following a lot of people. So, all right, whatever. Oh yeah. What's funny is I just hit the like button too. I'm not gonna retweet that. Yep, very good. Okay, so anyway, there's that. So I'm not gonna read this out at all, but that's very colorful. Oh, that's just a radio file. Whatever. Weather machine has been activated. I assume this is some kind of meme.
You sussy baka.
Is that the guy from Breaking Bad? I remember his character's name was Hank. He looks a lot like Hank. DARPA, yeah, I don't know what this means. This obviously means something, but yeah. All right, so now we just gotta wait on Greg. Oh, great! It's gonna be one of those days where YouTube decides to screw. All right, I guess we could look at Cointelegraph. Because I want to get back to my work, and I want to get back to coding, because I got actually a lot of stuff to do today. Who is really behind El Salvador's Bitcoin push? Yeah, don't care about that. Bitcoin bounces at key range amid hope Bitcoin price will avoid the big nuke. Yeah, it should be fine. BitThumb to ban employees from trading crypto on its own platform. Believe it or not, this is actually a good thing, because the possibility of abuse is very high. $200 million hedge fund pauses crypto arbitrage trading amid market downturn. Yeah, Cryptos R Us actually covered this today. He actually said that's a good thing because they're getting ready to buy. Because you don't want to be doing arbitrage when you know that Bitcoin's going to rip higher or lower, but mostly because you think it's going to go higher. So you actually cannot arbitrage. Zappo co-founder gets regulators green light for a new crypto startup. Oh, that's good. Card starter joins Sunday Swap. Yeah, I bought some ice cream today because it was on sale at Target. So to bootstrap major Cardano DEX launch. Okay, oh, that's very good for Cardano. I mean, I'm still sticking with Binance Chain, but I do want to see what Cardano comes up with. Cirrus Labs launches Chaya Hackathon. Okay, I don't care. Evelyn, a new NFT social platform, presents its project in July 1st. Oh, that's right. Bitcoin difficulty drop. I did forget to check that. So let's yeah, chart. Yeah, all right. I just want to look at that in a sec. Holy shit, this negative number just keeps getting bigger. All right, I want to look at that in depth after. Cambridge IEA data shows Bitcoin carbon intensity peaked last year. Okay. Axie Infinity and Waves makes gain as Bitcoin flatline. Okay. Greenidge plans to expand mining operations to South Carolina. What does this mean? Okay. Zero carbon. So this is another Bitcoin mining company. I never heard of them, so they might actually be private. The firm already owns a power plant for New York operations, and it's expanding more. Okay. Here, for mining. We cover report Flint and regulator on job to return to Texas established operations. Yeah, Texas is going to be it's going to be surprisingly a really powerful crypto mining state. Blog announced there that it would be expanding operations in Kentucky. So this is good. Like, kind of conservative states are receiving a nice portion of this new cryptocurrency mining shit. So, I mean, on the one hand, it's gonna make the Democrats really angry, and they're gonna try to like overregulate this shit. And of course, that's gonna have its own problems. But for the most part, this means that conservatives are gonna be more and more even boomers, to be honest, are going to be more and more amenable to, crypto. And that's what we want. Because I already mentioned this before, kind of, but I pretty much already figured out that, if you really want to destroy, because I've also been researching the fall of Rome. And there are a lot of reasons why Rome fell. It wasn't any one particular problem. It was a bunch of problems compounding against each other. And then eventually Rome just dropped out of nowhere into hell, as so says the Bible, right? Because that's what actually happened. So one of them was actually money, right? The debasement of their currency, but also because of the way they actually were just trying to they had really high taxes. Everybody was angry, the people that is, and nobody could make any money. So today will be a little bit different. Oh, hey, American supremacists. So today's a little different. What's actually, yeah, we're having debasement of currency, but that's because we have technology and central banking and fiat currency. So the solution to that would be to just simply embrace cryptocurrency and, more importantly, embrace DeFi, because that takes power away from the banks. Some big banks are embracing crypto, and then you have stupid F-word assholes like JP Morgan constantly shitting on Bitcoin. I forgot what search I was looking for. Oh yeah, I still have it on my. No, I don't have it anymore. But I was doing research on DeFi, and I actually kept running into articles, especially old ones from like a couple months ago, where it's J.P. Morgan saying, "Don't go into crypto, don't go into DeFi, blah blah blah. They are a threat to fiat." I mean, it's like the most tribal thing. It's the most obviously tribal thing like ever. Yeah, I know George Soros is in Bitcoin now. I mean, there's nothing you can do. Technically, that's a good thing, but obviously it's George Soros, so I'm pretty sure he'll figure out some way to screw everyone over. But again, the thing I'm concerned about, again, is regulations. However, DeFi by its nature just cannot be regulated. Like, what are you going to do, right? You can't go up to the CEO of like Litecoin or Bitcoin or even Dogcoin and tell them to stop. Like, that's just not going to work. JP Morgan's manipulating the market and buying it for cheap a couple of days later. Yeah, exactly. Like, JP Morgan should be in fucking jail because they're doing what Elon Musk does, you know? But again, you know, the banks run everything, so of course they're not gonna, you know, go to jail. At least not yet. But that's also why the tribe is hitting Nick Fuentes like really effing hard here. You know, they're hitting him really hard. I'm actually surprised that they haven't banned him on Twitter yet. So I don't know. We'll have to hope that he keeps counting those lucky stars of his that, you know, Christ is giving him. Utility-focused NFT, the future of blockchain art. Bitcoin spring, Wyckoff ground high indicates crypto winter may last another 6. Actually, I do want to learn more about Wyckoff because I'm actually thinking things are already going to pop off in July. How to raise money, because I'm the only person that I am aware of that's talking about crypto always dipping on weekends and on holidays especially. That's what we're seeing. Like, if it weren't for fucking Juneteenth, alright, June was supposed to be a good, powerful month. But because Juneteenth came out of nowhere, that completely pulled the rug out of all the markets. And it hit crypto pretty hard too. But at least it happened at the same time of the China FUD, so might as well get it over with. Alright, so difficulty is dropping in about 10 hours, and it's going to drop 27. Yeah, see, this negative number keeps getting bigger and bigger, so it's going to drop like a ton. That's a good thing. Because obviously Chinese miners are still moving out of here. China miners. Let's see if there's anything new with the news on that. China, okay, of course, crypto miners are selling off their graphics cards amid the crackdown. China's Bitcoin mining ban is a boon elsewhere. After Bay are flying the market with GPUs, but a whole lot easier. Okay. Yeah, so see, also the news are now actually running positive story. This is how I also know they want to manipulate upwards now. Because the fake news terrorist media is now running all these nice positive articles now all of a sudden. I really hope that's not view page source. I like how I cannot copy and paste this shit. Because if I click it, it's going to take me to Chrome, but I want it to open up in here. Okay, I'm honestly not going to watch this. Going back to the great Bitcoin cryptocurrency XRP. Oh, this is XRP. He broke for 4K. He still nailed the prediction. It just came later than he thought. Yeah, this guy is retarded. This comment is retarded. Yeah, I also don't like Glenn Beck. He's a never Trumper and a massive F word. Beck is blah, but at 38 minutes he goes deep into manipulation and throws to JP Morgan. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised that, you know, they're manipulating it. But I mean, he's still, but Glenn Beck is still a S word, G word, and the other G word. I really wish I didn't have to self-censor. But basically, remember what Nick Fuentes called Robert Barnes? That's exactly what Glenn Beck is, except he's a little thinner instead of fat. But he's still a puppet of the tribe. Okay, so that looks pretty good news-wise. Wyckoff phase may still be in the future as mining project will lead to another low in Bitcoin. It's not going to be lower. First of all, Wyckoff says it's going to be higher, not lower. Let's go on the latest trend when anticipating where the price somehow Bitcoin reads spring end, which will soon be followed. Okay, this is not correct. Yeah, this is wrong because we're already down at this point over here, the support line. Now, I guess it could, yeah. I mean, it could be 30K. No, we're already heading down this way. Well, bulls are making a case of the volume seeing trend. Others are wearing the president not what's yet pretty short term. I ignore the size of the drawdown. Yeah, first of all, yeah, see, yeah, okay. Notably, what cover has been redrawn multiple times in the past couple weeks as charters attempt to price to match, blah, 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 blah. I've seen the redrawn and da, da, da. See, the reason why I decided to buy, because I converted some wings into cash, USD stablecoin, and then bought back wings because I knew it was going down, which it did. All right, and I knew that was going to continue to go down too. All right. I mean, this thing's gonna continue dropping until Sunday or definitely by Monday. So today, tomorrow, and blah blah blah. Problem is, Bitcoin's difficulty is also dropping. Well, I'm looking at how resilient Bitcoin is because it went down to 32,800 and it's back at 33.2K. So there's an extreme amount of resistance forming right here at this price. So that's how I know it's not likely to go down more. One of the biggest barriers unlock shows. Yeah, this is the only thing that is kind of a problem, that grayscale unlocking shit. So let's see, so if we, because right now we're, okay, this one's retarded. Right now we're down here at this point. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm trying to mouse over it. This is basically where we're at. So ideally what we will want to see is Bitcoin goes straight up, right? This next leg up. Now it says 35K. It really should be like up here. And then we have the grayscale unlocking thing, and then those assholes dump. So then we have like a pull back down to like down here. Then it just goes straight up afterwards. But again, we'll just have to see what happens. I'll definitely be able to know more once we get the whatchamacallit, Bitcoin drop. Unfortunately, it looks like it's going to happen when I'm going to be asleep, so I'm not going to know anything until I wake up tomorrow, which would suck. But what are you going to do? My asshole body needs sleep. Also, I got to collect my goodies here. Hold on. I just want to pick up my items in Legends of Eidolon, because I'm actually farming for a particular set of items. Alright, there we go. Got everything. 2 gems. Yeah, not a single. White Cuff has been redrawn multiple times. Oh, yeah, I read that. One of the biggest barriers. Okay. As we see in the chart, others good. Because of the potential headwinds, it says it's Flib. I'm just gonna call him Flib. Says that what happens in the near term is too early to call, as we haven't done enough time at the bottom. Fuck off. We've spent so much time in consolidation. We have the express here. Oh, wait, that's the end. Oh, that's it. Okay, has Greg's video come out yet? Because I do want to. Okay, great. Excellent. Oops. Hyperinflating debts, deficits. The Fed will do the opposite of what they are saying. Oh, Keon has created an NFT. Well, good for him. He's a gatekeeper for you. Oh, that's probably from before. Yeah, I mean, it's just all these assholes, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, you can't really prevent people from getting rich, but what you can do is enable the poor and the middle class to get rich. That will be the ultimate thing that solves a lot of problems. And of course, Nick Fuentes will deliver the killing blow to the tribals. And then I can finally come out of the woodwork and be more aggressive. Especially once we have free speech, because that's got to be the #1 priority.
It's me, Gregory Manarino, and I have news for you. Actually, this right here is going to be a very interesting show for you. So be sure to stay tuned. Anyway, so it's Friday.
Oh, you don't have to hope. It's 100% going to happen. All right? I mean, I can't say much more, but, you know, since now I know that DeFi is going to, like, completely fuck up the globalist banking monopoly, oligopoly, you know, I want to do my part to, you know, help accelerate that. You know, and at the same time, you know, make people rich, you know, or at the very least provide some stability.
July 2nd, 2021. People, how about
my
this?
game coming out too.
I gotta say it. I don't want to, but I must do this. A trifecta of record highs for the market today. The Dow Jones Industrial Average, new all-time record high. The S&P 500, new all-time record high. And the NASDAQ, new all-time record high. How about that? Interesting.
Yeah, the Nasdaq hit highs new today, and then crypto was flat. I mean, come on, man. But that's also a good sign, because eventually, you know, because of the stupid weekend again, a holiday weekend, you know, we should see a nice little gain back up, and hopefully wings will stop going down so much because it's literally going straight down every day.
Thing. Are you surprised? No, you're not. Not if you subscribe to this blog or you watch this because you knew it ahead of time. This market is literally unstoppable in this environment. So just get used to it. We don't get pullbacks anymore. We don't get corrections anymore. It just goes higher. The promise of more easy money from the Fed, debts and deficits hyper exploding. We just found out today, as a matter of fact, that our trade deficit is continuing to balloon. And as long as the economic news gets shoved down your throat, that is just terrible, and they're trying to convince you that it's all good, well, the stock market will go higher. So, on top of a trifecta of new record highs for the market, what else happened? The dollar today fell under pressure. Let's set this up. Okay, weaker dollar today. Crude oil well above $75 a barrel, got bid higher as well, and a stable 10-year yield. When you have this unholy trinity moving in those directions, well, what happens generally? Stocks go up. And that's exactly what happened today. Gold and silver put on a gain today, especially silver did well. Cryptocurrencies remain under pressure. People, listen, with regard to cryptos here, they're still consolidating. Let me explain this to you again. When any asset falls precipitously, and no one can deny that cryptos have fallen under a lot of pressure lately, it takes a while for any space, to kind of, gain momentum to the upside. Now, I explained to all of you, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, what are we looking for? What are we really waiting for? A breakout to the upside or to the downside? Because we have been consolidating for a while. Is it possible that we can get a breakout to the downside? Absolutely. What would I do? I wouldn't panic about it. No, I would buy more. That's the truth. You know how I operate here. Period. The end.
I'd be punching my desk.
And I am a long-term holder, and I hope you are too. I do not trade this stuff. I do not trade it. You understand? With regard to gold and silver, people, these are the spaces you got to be in. You know that. As well as crypto for me. Period. The end. The market, this is the gift here, people, that keeps on giving. I don't know another way to put it. I've been putting out free stock picks for all of you. They're right on my website, traderschoice.net. There is a link in the description of this video. Pay attention to these things, people. My website, everything there is for you. It's not for me. It's for you. So take advantage of it, okay? And like I said, I promise to keep you on the right side of this market. And if you've been listening to me, you've been on the right side, taking advantage of everything that's going on here. So what I would like to do here, other than cover the markets, which, I mean, look, this is a phenomenon we're seeing, people, that is just not going to stop. I don't care how many people are out here telling you that there's a market top, which every single person who has tried to call a top has been wrong, okay? A crash that's going to happen tomorrow, and now apparently there's going to be a big crash between now and September. Whoever's putting this stuff out, please stop. Because they're just going to look stupid. Okay, they're just going to look stupid. The Fed is buying it all. With the Fed buying it all, okay, the market can only go one way. Really, I mean, we don't get corrections anymore. We don't get pullbacks anymore. So, get on the right side of this whole thing, and you're going to do well. If you're betting against this market, you're getting killed. Like I said earlier, the trade deficit is ballooning again, people. It's hyper ballooning, along with everything else. Our debt to GDP ratio here in the United States, right now it's about 130%. It's going much, much higher. So what does this mean? As a percent of GDP, our economy is in free fall. We are collapsing. The only thing that is being propped up is the debt and the stock market on the back of that debt, giving the illusion that there's some kind of prosperity going on. Sure, if you've been long this market, you're doing fantastic. If you've been betting against it, well, good luck. You're pretty much done here. Let's talk about this market and how fake it is, just real quick. You've heard me say to you repeatedly, over and over again, the market's fake. I'm going to prove to you how fake it is. Most of you know I trade options, right? I am a derivatives trader. What I've been doing a lot of lately is selling options into the market, selling them naked. What does that mean? I don't even own the option I'm selling. It doesn't even exist. I'm selling something I don't even own. Okay? So I'm just trying to prove to you that the market is just so retarded that you can sell something that you don't even have and make money doing it. Do you realize that? I know it sounds kind of insane, but that's how it is. When you sell an option naked, you're selling something you don't even own, and you can make money on it. I mean, whoever came up with that kind of a scheme had to be a banker, right? Well, I don't care who came up with it. All I know is I'm taking advantage of it.
Yeah, I know who came up with that. It's the same people that run the banking cabal.
And so can you.
Yeah, I have my camera off, but you can just picture me just grinning and smiling and laughing.
And I cover these strategies in my book, which you can get right off my website, traderschoice.net, a not so random walk on Wall Street. All right, people, so look, pretty much that's where we stand today with the market, a trifecta of record highs. Lovely. Do we need a pullback? Yeah. Do we need a massive correction? Absolutely. Are we going to get one? We haven't had one yet. So your guess is as good as mine. I don't think so. And if the market were to fall, what would you do?
Yeah, this time around, like once we're done with this bull market and I'm done shorting it after the Bitcoin crashes, I'm definitely going to be selling puts. I mean, I'm still going to withdraw most of my money from my stock market account, but I'm going to leave like 25, 50 grand just to maintain the options approval I have on it and just sell puts. Maybe I'll probably put in more.
What would you do? Think about it for a moment. Understanding the current situation where the Fed has no intention whatsoever of tapering or cutting back. And Wall Street is betting on rates falling, not going higher, because the Fed is buying it all. See, you're not supposed to know this stuff, people. You're not supposed to know that the Fed will be increasing asset purchases, not cutting back. You understand? If you understand all these things, the dynamics that I cover with you every single day, you will remain on the right side of this market. And if you decide to listen to a lot of other guys out here, you're probably going to lose. Well, I have a surprise for you. And I want to show you something first. Somebody just happened to come over my house today. And he's here right now. He's over there. And I drew a picture of him. It's a lousy picture. But this is what he looks like. And you tell me who it is. Who's this? Who's that? How many of you said the crypto kid? Come over here. Yes. Look who's here. Look who is here.
Oh, it's actually
What's up, everybody?
Slide in a little bit. Hey, great to see you, man. Honestly. All right, look. Said the crypto.
Oh, you know why I couldn't figure it out is because he made his face look a little too fat, but that's okay.
Okay. I did a little bit. Hey, great to see you, man. Honestly.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he's gonna do a crypto video tomorrow. I'm very curious to hear what he has to say. Especially says he's gonna make it after the Bitcoin drop, difficulty drop tonight.
All right, look. So he's here, and I know he has a few things he wants to tell you. So
Yeah.
do it.
Well, first and foremost, I can't even believe I'm sitting right
No,
next to you right now.
It's
Thank you, Greg, for giving me the opportunity for being on your great channel and
this
talking
is the
to you.
first.
Yeah.
I've never. Hey, look, wait. While he's here right now, what do you think, people? Did I capture his essence at all? Hold on.
I literally moved right next to this lion habitat, by the way, in Las Vegas. So I think that's a
lion habitat.
pretty big synchronicity right there.
There you go.
But anyways, I just wanted to come on here, tell you guys about tomorrow's segment. We're going to be covering NFTs, which I have some special news regarding NFTs. And we're going to talk about Bitcoin mass adoption. Yes, we are in a consolidation pattern, but I do believe I'm still personally bullish on BTC.
I'm bullish, you know that.
Because of the countries that are coming in and proposing bills in Latin America to make BTC legal tender. But we'll talk about all of that tomorrow. First and foremost, I wanted to say I'm so excited for the 4th of July party.
That's right. This is a club called Notoriety.
Well, closer to midnight.
Description of this video, tell
And that's where I'm going to do my multiple videos per week. Updates at high noon. I wanted to reach out to all of you and ask for your help and support. This is a way that I'm asking you guys to support me. But there's a couple of really cool perks that I programmed in the smart contract of these NFTs. Coffee, and that's about it.
So I'm not going to do my regular video segment. So it gives me an extra day off this weekend, which I rarely take. But when the market's closed, I try not to work. Instead of doing a markets look ahead Sunday, I will do it Monday. And I'm going to see you anyway. And you're going to see this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Very good. You could go to that if you really want to hear about the NFT stuff, but I'm just going to skip over it. Alright, so setup looks pretty good. Everyone's basically seems to be saying it's in a consolidation phase. I think only myself and Cryptos R Us think that... Well, actually, it's really probably just me that's saying that July is going to be a really good month for crypto. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those missing people are most 100% freaking dead. Okay, it looks like we got a lot of shit going on. Alright, I'm going to have to move to the bottom here. Oh yeah, so some lawyers are refusing to return my call, and I actually think it's because they see that I follow Nick, and Nick follows me, and they're like, go fuck this guy. Tax cuts daring today, aren't we? Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened to Ryan Gudersky, but he turned in a massive F word. But I'm not surprised because he took lessons from Ali Akbar. So obviously the F word jury just spreads, right? Just like Cartergate, right? Because he used to work for Ali Akbar. It's just like this. But aren't the guys he's talking about who've plundered the country also the guys who funded him his whole finance and now wannabe political career? Seems something odd about this. Almost as if J.D. Vance one was a construct of. I thought J.D. Vance was a black guy. For those he rose against. Yeah. Yep, just more controlled opposition and saboteurs and distractions. As an epic, Trump makes people I care about afraid, etc. Because of this, I find reprehensible. God wants better of us. Well, he's right that God wants better of us, but not from this stupid F word. This stupid fuck. Racist anti-Semite noobs like blank are an epic fail, but I better be careful. Working. He's honestly being sarcastic. This is just such a headache. I just can't. I just can't deal with it. See, this is why we need everybody getting into crypto and DeFi, right? Because it would completely eliminate shit like what Ryan Gudersky's doing, what Robert Barnes is doing, and all these S-word. Yeah. Let's see. These S-word guy assholes, right? Who are obviously just selling us all out for, a couple of bucks. Well, it's probably not a couple. It's probably a lot more money. Oh, and also more fame. Because I'm willing to bet you. Oh, yeah, and this piece of shit never followed me back either. Even though a lot of other people were following me back at the time. So I can always tell someone's character usually based on how they treat me. And then, not surprisingly, those same assholes are very hostile towards Nick and America First. So, yeah. Seriously, man? Okay. Oh my god, this shit is just so freaking boring. I can't even dignify with the word cringe because it's worse than cringe. It's just boring and stupid. Uh, a cop played a Taylor Swift song to try to block a BLM protester's video from YouTube. It did not work. Yeah, this cop is retarded because Taylor Swift would just simply claim the music and get all the advertising revenue. On top of that, she's a left-wing shit-lip cunt now. So she totally supports BLM. My God, this is like, God, this is like, and these cops are, God. But you know what? Whatever. Everyone will. What the hell is this? Oh, that's actually pretty funny. President and Executive Chairman of the NEAT Foundation for the Arts and Bro Sciences, the Faceberg. He really should have said Faceborg, but maybe he was a little afraid that Star Trek and Paramount Studios, who owns Star Trek, would get mad at him. Uh, uh, we'll have to go against the grain. Well, I'm definitely very good with number 2. This I need to actually figure out. I mean, I'm doing pretty well with this. The problem is I have to pay the price by. I have to pay the iron and the gold price instead of just having someone tell me what the right answer is. What really stands out is how a lot in your favor. It seems like everyone's mainlining caffeine. Yeah, this actually is not a. This is actually a pretty normal account. Like, this could actually be Mark Zuckerberg trying to be a nice guy, but remaining somewhat, which is a little weird. Generally, oh, I'm actually curious. Like most occupations, scalpers have a distinct physiognomy that makes them easily identifiable. A working class bone structure, unkempt scraggly hair and beard, thin, wiry frame, and a lack of money for food. Well, I'm definitely not thin. I'm actually trying to lose weight, which I'm doing. Tattoos, piercing, and other indicators of low-born status. Yeah, you should not have tattoos. Generally, these are people who use terms like side hustle and grind, yet never seem to have more than 4 to low 5 figures in their name. I don't know, I agree with that, but I could see that being a thing. They tend to congregate in places like Florida, Nevada, Arizona, and other states for poor people who got priced out of California. Oh, I gotta keep my eye out for that. Dear scalpers. You have no career, no business, no income. You produce nothing of value to society, no more than a detrivore gnawing on the bones of commerce. All the profit you make is worthless. Your parents are ashamed of you and your lack of ability to earn. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Alright, so, well, I mean, that's it. I mean, that's the weekend. So, yeah, look at that. I mean, Bitcoin's holding pretty strong, and so are the other cryptos. They're not going down too much, or they're maintaining their value. Like, it should take some time for these coin market cap percentages to update properly. Yeah, even Shiba's still maintaining above 820-ish Satoshis. Pancake swap 1280. Yeah, so yeah, this is definitely yeah, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be over, like this holding pattern shit. And we should definitely pop off by Monday, Tuesday. Well, definitely Tuesday, but chances are they'll probably want to get started Monday night our time, which would be Tuesday morning in China and Japan, and really Australia. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, it's just gotta wait a few more days. So I guess I'm gonna have to try to enjoy my holiday and, you know, spend some time with the family to celebrate America Birthday Day. Happy America Birthday Day. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, actually. Let's go to Jesse Lee Peterson's thing here. Happy White History Month. Yes, I knew he would be. Right. I don't want to get banned too much, so what can I say? White History Month. That's such a hilarious thing. You know how you would also know that like culturally America has been resecured, like when the government no longer recognizes. Actually, I better not say it, but a certain type of month in February, I think it is, or is it in January? Yeah, then you know that it's all over for the shit libs. All right, I am gonna go. I think everything's been covered. I also need to refresh my request buffs. So I'm going to try and enjoy my time. I'm going to finish up this last coding video for the day because I'm so close to finishing this course. Abolish that month. Yeah, I mean, I had to be careful, but yeah, that's essentially what I'm saying. I mean, that's what's going to happen, right? In fact, President Nick Fuentes would probably be the one that will do it. Yeah, that's. I think he's the only one. Also, my month in October. Well, what happens in October? Well, Oktoberfest is in Germany, but we don't celebrate that here. So, what month holiday is October in America? There's actually a thing in October? Well, there's Cheese Month. I like cheese. Chinese National Day? I never heard of that. Hey, Taco Day is there too. Really? I literally have never heard of. I always associate. I've never heard of that. I also don't want. I better not say that word either on YouTube. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we celebrate anything in October unless. Oh, really? I literally have never heard of that. Now I live in New York City. Huh, that's weird. That's weird. Well, maybe they'll make a push for that this year. Even Ron Paul called out that month. Really? Well, I guess we better do... Well, sadly, I don't see a... Heritage Foundation. Ugh. Well, I literally do not see anything here. Okay, well, I mean, we obviously don't celebrate in America. It doesn't even show, because I'm pretty sure he said something untoward. It would be like the first page of results on Google. Oh yeah, Ron Paul is 100% based. He's just too nice of a guy. Oh, you mean Ron Paul called out the February month? Gotcha. Okay. I do vaguely remember they were trying to hit him with these racist newsletter things or whatever the hell. Coming race war, yeah. Yeah. Alright, well, I mean, for the most part, Ron Paul is just retired, so. But you know what really helped Nick Fuentes' legitimacy even more is if Ron Paul, spoke. You know who I would love to see speak at the next AFPAC? Ron Paul. He would be the perfect next guest for AFPAC. Yeah, because I was a Ron Paul 2012 guy, so, even back then I knew that Mitt Romney and the Republican Party were a bunch of F words. I just didn't realize just how bad and deep that rot was. Ron Paul, when he's on his last leg, that would be based. Well, he's not on his last leg. I mean, his health seems pretty good for an old man. Like, Ron Paul age. How old is he? Yeah, this dude is like a dinosaur, but he like moves around and looks like he's around 60-ish, 70-ish. So, he almost died last year. Oh, I didn't know that. I assume that's his daughter. Who's Rockwell Jr.? And that's his son. No, that's funny. His middle name is Ernest. Yeah, I don't even see any news articles about him. There's a hospital. Yeah, he's been hospitalized September 26, 2020. So that was what you're referring to. Yeah, he's been keeping quiet. I literally do not see anything here. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna actually go now. So enjoy your weekend, everybody. Have fun. Hang out with the family or your friends. Celebrate America Becomes Free Day. He streams on YouTube. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. He streams on YouTube. But I mean, I kind of already know what he's gonna say, and I kind of doubt he'll say anything too crazy. All right. So. Well, that's okay. At least he's still out there and still kicking, so that's what matters. But yeah, if Ron Paul could speak at AFPAC, that would be like effing amazing. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens in next year's AFPAC. All right, take care, everybody. Happy Independence Day, and of course, make sure you celebrate White History Month, right? Because I think I'm allowed to say that still. I mean, they haven't taken off JLP for saying that, so I can say that. And yeah, I mean, I guess that's it. Jimmy Carter. Yeah, God, I'm so sick and tired of our fucking Republican Party. Yes, America first forever. Yes, yes. If we had a real America first foreign policy, we would actually attack the tribe outside of our borders in any way. So, for example, what's happening to, say, Syria, we would put a stop to that. We would pull out of pretty much most of our bases throughout the world. We would stop pissing off and harassing China. All right. We would recognize Palestine as a people. All right. Now, we would do a lot of right things. So, that's still in the cards. So and I'm pretty sure that's why Syrian girl, sees that in Nick. So I'm kind of hoping that she'll come on board and, like, help us out. So, and on top of that, she is very attractive. So we can at least get some simps coming to our side, which is not ideal. But just think of them as, like, those Russian conscripts from, like, World War II, where you just, like, just throw a bunch of people at, like, the Germans, and then you just give for every like 10 Russian conscripts, you give them one gun, right? And then yeah, like, you ever saw that movie? I think it was Enemy at the Gates, the one where it was about, like, Vasily Zaitsev, the famous Russian sniper. They had that scene where it's like, when the man in front of you dies, you pick up the rifle and charge. And when you die, the man behind you will pick up your rifle. And that's essentially what it is. Maybe she hasn't been purged from the internet, social media. Cannot read that next line. Well, that's because she's smart enough not to go too crazy. But she clearly does not like, who. So, she knows how to play her cards. He plays a Russian sniper. Oh, his name is actually Jude Law. Isn't that a woman's name? Huh. But yeah, that's him. Yeah, Vasily Zaitsev. Let me see. He was in... Oh, come on, man. Enemy at the Gates is like really effing good. Is it even shown here? Oh, he was also in Harry Potter? No, that's a Harry Potter ripoff. Yeah, there you go. Enemy at the Gates, 2001. Oh, no! 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 What are you doing? What is this? I'm not even gonna mention this title. King Arthur and the Legend of the Sword. Oh, that's a shame. That movie did not do well. Well, my King Arthur film will be vastly superior, so maybe you can... Then he also played the young pope. Yeah, he seems like a pretty base Christian guy. Like, he's willing to do... He's in some good movies. We'll just pretend he wasn't in this one. That's right. Here, that I shall not name or even say. And he's an English actor. Interesting. He's British. Huh. I always thought Jude Law was a woman's name. Whoops. I always knew the actor, but never knew his name. Huh. Yeah, now I know. Oh, hey, he actually posted this thing. Yeah, this was on Emerson's thingamajig. Queen Victoria and Queen Elizabeth II. So isn't this the living Queen Elizabeth II? Who is the Queen of England? Queen Elizabeth II. Wow, so they tore down a statue of her in Canada. You know, I kind of hope that Queen Elizabeth II sees this and gets angry and like wants to do something. Maybe become more based or something, or like, I mean, Minnie Waz is not really here, but you know, go full English monarchy, like super hardcore asshole mode, and like take control. You know, just about anything, just to you know, push back these shit libs. Man, and just when you think America's bad, just look over across the border and look at what's happening in Canada, man. So just be grateful that we still have some modicum of civilization here. So, alright. Now I'm actually going to go for real. It's already 5:45. I also want to watch more Tarkov White streams. So, you know, gonna be busy. So, again, take care, everyone. Have a good America birthday weekend, and I will see you all Tuesday, I think. Yeah.